And grading policy, accuracy, completeness of the hardness of the topic, and some other factors. And for presentation skill, and show the results, so you need to have the demonstration. About the report, you should have the report quality, and you have your own contribution. All right, here just one, so you can do it for yourself. So I think all the contribution by you only. Therefore, a rubric for the final report. Maybe you may have a question, why I try to have all the details? Because that's a master for one undergraduate course. One student always pushing me. He was always pushing me, oh, professor, can you have all the details? How to have the way to have the evaluation? And before a few days of the final report of the oral presentation, I prepare one possible rubric. Something like the concept here. So that I have a rubric like this. About the thing, simulation. Well met, that says, oh yes, you pick one topic suitable for simulation. So at least you have 80. But fairly met, okay, not so good, so it's just 60. And actually not simulation, then you just have a 30. All right, for example, well, met, and then you can have, oh, you pick the topic, it's really difficult. So you have 5. And you have the consideration of completeness and good quality, same 5. And prepared by you, so it's 5, possibly. Or maybe, okay, you do it casually. And if you don't have an accurate result, you just have 1. So follow this, maybe you can have 96, right? Or maybe you have the different cases. So finally, you will have your own scores. So if you run simulation by yourself, it's simulation, that says at least you have 80, right? If you have the other problem, you just have 60. Or maybe if you have a serious problem, not simulation, it's just a calculation, just 30. All right. And likewise, we have the description here. I go through this or even skip this. Same. The presentation. You have the topic, meet the simulation, and fluency 4, clearness 4, and you can have the organization, time control. That you have 10 minutes, so you need to have the proper time control. All right, a really short or maybe longer than the schedule, so time control. Or maybe you have good skill, for example, to have the presentation, maybe how to have the slides, the way to show the content. So you have some skills. And finally, it's the demonstration. You can have the demonstration to have some result. But I will ask you some questions. So it's the challenging taking and how you respond. So it's the possible performance of the challenge taking. Follow this rule. If you are the presenter and you are preparing for yourself, I think important, right? Or maybe the other cases, if you have to, but this time, no. So I think the final one should be easy. So the tools are rubrics for presentation and the final report. I think it's clear how to have your own score. And I think this time, you know how to match, right? Specifically, the main issue should be you should match the theme of final project, talking about simulation, right? Well, I have the schedule, and also I don't know if possible would follow the schedule tightly. And in the past, maybe I allow students to pick up the topic for themselves, so I don't have the check-in. But this time, I try to have the check-in, possibly the day here. And I will try to use poll article to that you have your own topic, and so that you key and that one serving as the answer. If I have the simple answer, I always set the point to that problem using 2 points. And oral presentation, have it, and deadline for the final report, it's the final day of the semester. So it's June 2nd. And how to have the possible paper or reference, you can check the textbook, you can check some reference book in the syllabus, and you can try to use IEEE or ACM to find the possible papers for you. And that's all. So this is the syllabus talking about the brief introduction to the course, and also that you have the preparation to the final report. Well, up to now, any questions? And this time, I think even we have the way to measure. I try to use the 2 tables to have the evaluation for your final report and the oral presentation. So I think this time, it's really clear for all of you if you want to have the preparation or you want to have a really high score, you try to do that. And if you can follow totally, of course, you should remember we have activities. Okay, why I mention this? Because you should understand we have the activity. All right, so this is the first part about the syllabus.